Is candle making a good business for you? You must be thinking about why a candle maker itself is asking this question. Well, because when I started with Sosa about 3 years ago, I had bought tons of supplies in bulk, thinking that it's going to save me money, and it nearly took me about a year and a half to 2 years to completely understand what was in demand and what kind of candles I really wanted to sell. Sadly, there was no one to really educate me then. Now, I did this when I was working in a full time job. So I'm assuming that you might also be in your full time and are thinking to transition and start your own candle business. You must have also heard about all the candle industry trends, about how the industry is moving and how people are more open to using candles for their self care. But let me also sort of expose you to a fact that most startups, they either flourish or they shut down within 3 to 5 years of time frame. Now, here it's not my intent to scare you. Instead, I want you to decide better and learn from my mistakes, and hence I have decoded this tough decision for you. Approach 1. Let's take a step back and think about it. How much will it cost me to make one candle? Candles could be luxury ones or even basic ones, but the raw materials are somewhat the same. The quality differs and hence the price differs as well. So, to make one candle, you'll need materials like wax, fragrance oils, dyes, wicks, jars, etc. Let's do the same exercise on a supplier website to find out what is the cost that will take you to make 1 to 2 candles. And before even you think about making money, you need to really ask yourself if you will genuinely enjoy the candle making process. And hence, this approach will help you understand if this craft is truly for you or not. If you enjoy the creative process and you have the vision to make it big, then candle business could be the right for you. If not, it will likely. Alright guys, so as you can see I'm on my laptop now. So we're going to do this activity to determine how much would it cost us to make a couple of candles, which will really help us determine whether or not this craft is truly for us. So I'm just going to keep it simple and pick my reliable supplier because they really encourage people to buy in smaller quantities. Plus, they have really top notch materials, so it just makes more sense to not really go around the world testing and wasting a lot of money when you can buy trustworthy supplies from one place. So, yeah, let's begin. As you can see, there are multiple types of waxes here. So, I'm just going to pick the simplest of one. Here they have this soy wax pellets and it's about 500 grams for 322 rupees. So I'm just going to add it to the cart. If I'm making about 100 grams candle as well, then I'll be able to make about 5 candles. So yeah, let's proceed ahead. They have fragrances starting from 49 rupees. That's really cost effective and pocket friendly, especially when you're new to candle making and you want to try new things out. You could always pick a couple of fragrances and then start with your work. So yeah, I think I'm gonna choose sandalwood because I feel like it has a really mysterious scent and I just really enjoy making sandalwood candles. So 10% fragrance ratio of 500 grams is about 50 grams. So I'm just going to pick that. So it's about 230 rupees. So let's add this to cart. Now I also need a container. And okay, so the one that would be, the one that would fit me is this Yankee glass jar. It's about 130. I can easily fill about 5 candles with 100 grams. So I think I'll just pick 5 of each. I'm only picking 5 because I have 500 grams of wax. So you can choose not to, but yeah, since you want to make use of everything that we have, let's do it. Now I'm going to pick the Wix stickers. So like one sticker sheet has about 100 stickers. It's really cost effective. So let's add one. Let's go back. Let's pick the Eco Wix. So that's 50 rupees for 10 Wix. So let's pick that. I've already picked my containers. I've got my wax. I've got my fragrances. Got my wicks. Let me see if there's anything else that catches my eye. Okay, they have dyes as well and they have mica as well. Okay, let's pick the white mica because I really like the effect of it. So at 10 grams is about 49 rupees. Add to cart. Okay, so here I have about 10 materials that are exactly required to make candles. And just to melt my wax in the double boiler system, I could easily use some old steel vessel that I have at home. So I'm not really going to buy those jars or anything. I'm just going to keep it as simple as it is, and this will really help me make my minimum viable product or my MVP. So let's go and view our cart. So we've got about 10 materials here, which will easily help us make 5 good candles, and the cost is about 1051. If you happen to use my code, which I had shared a couple of videos earlier, you'll save about 10% of it. So 1051 minus 10% is around 105. So you're going to get all these supplies for about 945 rupees, okay, after discount. So if you divide 945 by 5, that's about 189 rupees, which goes into making a top notch high quality candle. And if you make about 5 candles like that, you're only going to spend under 1000 rupees, and you're going to make about 5 candles, which will really give you a flavor of what it entails to actually make candles from scratch, and to see them start taking shape from their bare minimum ingredients to a final product. And it really just helps you understand things as well. So I would highly recommend people to like not really go to bulk suppliers all at once, because see, if you don't enjoy the process, what's the point of having all that materials? So just like take it one step at a time. Probably just spend around 1000 rupees, get these supplies, and try this. Try it out before you venture out into buying too much. This will really save you a lot of money, and I think this is the most wisest thing that you have to do, because when I started out, I bought soy wax flakes for jar candles. They did not burn well, and I wasted so much money. So yeah, and these suppliers, they're really smart. They want you to buy more because then they make a lot of sales. So you don't want to like get entangled into all of that. Try and like start small, like I did. And yeah, I think this would really help you understand and determine what's right for you, and then you can make a decision for yourself. Which too. Now I've had so many of y'all reaching out asking me, what if my business skills aren't strong? What if I am going to struggle with marketing and content? So here's my advice: leverage tools like ChatGPT to strengthen those areas instead of worrying about production. See, it took me years to understand that just posting online on social media does not equal to effective marketing. In fact, we're still learning more and more every single day. So I would suggest start small. Create a simple Facebook and Instagram page for your brand. Reach out to existing candle businesses you admire and see if they offer white labeling options or private label manufacturing options. Place orders for some products you genuinely love and start building your online presence. That's really important in today's era. Give friends, families, and communities a heads up that you've launched. Every little step counts. The beauty here is getting early hands on experience with branding, promotion, and customer interactions without the added production stresses. Even with investing just 5000 rupees on sample inventories from the makers you vibe with can provide you with invaluable lessons. Heck, we at Sosa do white labeling too. So if our vibe aligns with yours, you're definitely free to give us a call. And doing this will allow you to iterate your brand instead of burning cash on supplies for candles no one may buy. So trust me, I made that costly error repeatedly when I started out. I was just copying others, to be honest. And having a hustler mindset really is non-negotiable for any successful product business nowadays. So the uniqueness of my perspective here is that I am a candle maker who downsized my corporate career to pursue a passion, only to get humbled by the harsh entrepreneurial realities. Trust me, no one tells you the dark realities of what it really takes. Every ups, every downs, every flops I've endured them all. My tales can actually help you bypass years of headaches and wasted money. So, is candle making a good business for you or not? There's no one size fit answer for you. But if creative fulfillment plus the desire to be your own boss fuels your soul, then maybe this might be a wonderful path which could also be your calling too. Trust me, you're anyways going to make money. Choice one or choice two, you're definitely going to make money even if you stay in a job. But the real decision is, are you ready to be lit?